Hey guys, it's the girl SeekretD with today's strawberry letter response. So I wanted to try to do it as soon as possible, even though it's 9 o'clock, so we like a whole hour later at this point. But I had to go get an oil change, and I didn't want to record all up in people's garage, right? So either way, this title of the letter is "It Can't Be From the Medicine" or something like that. So this lady writes in, she said that when she first met her husband, he told her that he got this lady pregnant, but he only had sex with her one time. So fast forward, she said that about 6 years in, the lady calls her because he's not taking care of his child, and that's how she found out, and he had back child support or what have you. And the lady tells her that she used to have sex with her husband for money. Her husband used to pay her, so she's a prostitute. So she said that she felt some type of way about it because he's supposed to be a deacon or pastor or whatever. And so she confronted her husband. So her husband got caught up with the payments or whatever. They're spending time with this child. And she said that she hasn't heard from the lady. Everything's been going okay. Fast forward again, and she said now she started hearing from the lady again. Her husband have his appendix removed, and so he goes under anesthesia. When he comes out of anesthesia, he calls for this lady, the baby's mother. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I forgot to add before the whole appendix thing that like a little after the 6-year mark, she said that the lady called again and said that she was sleeping with the lady's husband again. And she said that she confronted her husband again, and her husband said she's lying and she's stuck by her husband. And then shortly after that, it was the appendix, and he had to go on medication. So this is what we're gonna pick off, right? So he wakes up from his surgery and he calls out the lady's name. So she was like, because mind you, she hasn't been hearing about this lady. She hasn't heard from this lady. The lady's been quiet. As far as she know, everything's good, right? So he calls out this lady's name, and she asked him about it, and he said that he was probably upset with her, and so he must have said her name when he came out, whatever. Then she said that she thinks she heard him call this lady's name during sex one night. She's not sure, but she thinks, she's almost positive she heard him call her name while they were having sex. And he said that that's not true. He did not do that. So now she wants to know, like, should she trust her gut or listen to her husband? Basically, those are two options, because her gut is telling her that there's something else going on, and she wants to know if she should investigate more or should she listen to her gut. Now, the thing is that you ain't gonna get nowhere with your investigations. It seems like the prostitute is ready and willing to give you all the information you want, but you're not listening to the prostitute. But then it's hard to trust the prostitute because obviously she could have an ulterior motive, i.e. your man. You know what I mean? Your husband. So this is funky because it's like, obviously the child is gonna be there forever. Child ain't going nowhere. Everybody says 18 years or whatever. It's forever, you know, until the child dies or your husband dies, unfortunately, in both situations. But that's how long the child's gonna be there. So it's not like you can be like, oh well, you know, once he's 18, you're a parent forever. I hate when people be like, oh, 18 my ass. You're gonna be a parent when that child is 40, 50, 60. It's still your child. So nothing magical happens at 18. So this child is going to be in your lives forever, and obviously so is the mother. Now, my thing is, I don't understand the confusion here. Like, he's saying this lady's name during sex, or you think so. I think you would know the difference between your name and this lady's name, and you would know if he's saying your name or the lady's name. I don't understand why there would be any type of confusion. So I'm almost positive is crazy to me, because if he's saying your name and it sounds like hers, unless your name sounds like hers, which I'm assuming it don't, then I don't see the issue here. I can't tell you to leave the man. It don't seem like you want to leave him, because I feel like you've gotten enough ammunition to leave if you really wanted to. Like, you could just be like, oh, because I'm not taking this shit and all these other things. I mean, once you found out he was paying a prostitute, that for me would have been like, okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't think you really want to leave, which is fine, but it doesn't make sense for you to investigate more. I feel like you just kind of need to get over it, because you're gonna stay with him. So it doesn't make sense for you to be like, oh, let me investigate for what? To drive yourself crazy? Because he's not telling you the truth, and you don't know if the lady is telling you the truth, because can't really trust the other woman. And yeah, so y'all can let me know how I feel about it. That's how I feel. I really don't think there's an end here. Either you forget about it and move on, or you leave him. That's it. Otherwise, you're gonna be miserable. Bye.